Hello, my name is Amy Rowe, and I am the Executive Director of the Fulton County Chamber of Commerce. And once again, it is Tool Time. And what is Tool Time? Tool Time is our opportunity to help to explain to you what your tool of chamber membership is. And each tool has benefits. So we use this handy dandy sheet, the chamber benefits sheet, to explain what those benefits are. And every month we do another video on one more benefit. So this month we're actually doing the Chamber Dollar Program. And that's because it's almost Christmas time, so everyone wants to get their chamber dollars. So we wanted to be able to explain why that's a benefit to the members and also explain a few things that have changed. So it's a great tool, and it's done some changing in the near future. I think the last 3 years. So because I came in on the backside of that change, I have invited Katrina Pontius from Beacon Credit Union to be our guest today, and she's going to explain. But first, I've got some exhibits to help us. So this is what they used to look like, right?
Right.
Yep. So those were the retail merchant certificates, and it was a bit more of a complicated situation from what I
Yes.
understand, right, Katrina?
Very much so. It was not easy for the merchants to handle. It wasn't easy for everybody. It was a long process. The new way,
Much better.
much smoother.
Yeah, and so the new way is we actually have a legal check. So this is actually a legal check
It is.
that comes from Beacon Credit Union. And she was explaining earlier kind of the process. Give them I think it was 3 benefits that you said why this was better.
Well, it's much easier for you to issue. You can then have them given to the merchants. They can pass out, or the industry, whoever's purchasing them, they can pass those out as wonderful gifts. They can be used in the community. They're redeemable at a huge list.
Yeah, we'll show the list here in a second.
And then the merchant just has to take that and put that in with their deposits, and it's handled just like every check that they get.
Lickety split, that
Right.
easy, right?
It is awesome.
Yeah, so basically, even though it's the same, obviously we're still having our participating merchants can accept those,
Yes.
and we still issue them. Just looks a little different. So part of the fun process that we're having is we did create a document because we know that when we talk or we're all busy, that sometimes understanding what the details are is a bit hard. So if you want to know what the details are, it's here. You can reach out to Beth and she can give that to you. But some of the things that we want to highlight, since the businesses will start buying those in mass and
Yes.
they're going to be going out, is that it's important to know the pay to order. So speak a little bit about the pay to order section, why it's important to look at that.
When you receive that check as a gift, it is blank. The pay to the order should be filled out by the redeeming merchant. So if you go to one of our merchants on our list, they will write in who it's payable to. If it be the grocery store, if it be a restaurant, wherever it might be.
And why is that important? If let's say one of our members or someone in the community purchases this and they put pay to the order of Amy Rowe, why would that be a bad thing?
That's a bad thing because it is not redeemable for cash. It is only spendable at the merchants. So it needs to be payable to the place that you are redeeming it at.
And it becomes a third party check,
It
right?
does become a third party, so you may have the option, a bank may have the option to refuse the check if it's not payable.
To the actual
way.
participating
Right.
merchant. So that's one thing. And the other thing is just knowing that it expires in 1 year. So
Yes.
Beacon Credit Union is gracious to give us, I think it's 6 more months than the industry standard.
Yes.
Explain a little bit about why it's important to pay attention to that expiration date.
Yes, because at 1 year, if you take that in and redeem it, it can be rejected and sent back to the merchant.
Which we don't want that because
Right.
the members, they have a benefit by being able to have people spend money local, so we don't want the
Absolutely.
check to be rejected.
Right. And you know, a whole year you can go out and treat yourself to something in that year.
Yeah, it gets lost and it's hard, but the really fun part about that, and we understand, we're trying to work, Katrina and I have talked a million times about this, we're trying to make this easier for everybody. We want it to be enjoyable because it's a great chamber benefit. We want people to spend their money local, and so if you're a chamber member and you want to be on this list and you're not, reach out to Beth, because any chamber member can be on this list. We update that after the first of the year, but one of the really fun things that we've done to try to help now. These checks probably won't be towards the end because we've got a lot of checks that are otherwise, but Katrina worked really hard with her check company to get an extra special reminder at the top right here that says expires 1 year from the date of issue, because we know you're busy. We know that sometimes they get put in wallets or under piles of laundry, whatever happens, but that right there will hopefully be a reminder. And down here, just valid for purchases at participating merchants only and not redeemable for cash. So trying to help remind everybody.
Right.
We want this to be a partnership, a collaboration. So we are so pleased for the partnership with Beacon, and that she's worked really hard to work this program, because local is important, and that is what a chamber is about, and that's why we do the Chamber Dollar program. So stay tuned next month for our next issue of Tool Talk, where we're going to honor Tom Baer, the Gold Star. If you watched WROI tonight or this morning, he always asks me, why chamber membership? So in November, we're going to do our Tool Talk on why chamber membership, because everybody's why is different. So thank you so much, Katrina, for coming out today. And if any of you merchants have any questions about the checks, would they be able to reach out to you?
Yes, definitely, anytime.
And what would be the best way to reach you?
You can stop in at any one of our branches. I'm located at 504 Main Street there, and we'll be happy to help you out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and we hope that you have a great October, and we'll see you in November.